Tuan Syahril, apa khabar? Okey, selamat malam Tuan Ilyas. Okey, sini clear. Okey, baik. Terima kasih Tuan Johar. Okey, kita ada soalan tambahan daripada Tuan Azwan. Tinggi juga, ada retrace balik kan?
EU actually yang first yang kita expect from 111 until about 113, that one we expected about 113 plus, but the one move close to about 115 atau 114 something, that one is because of the speech post the ECB interest rate. So that one is sometimes happens on the headline news. Okay, so bila dia dah naik terlalu kuat, macam tadi saya bagi tahu, of course we are expecting a bit of a minor retracement, tapi still euro still kuat sebab the latest statement from Lagarde is a bit hawkish. Okay, so that's why normally kalau siapa yang pernah dengar saya buat analisa EU, saya akan kata EU still lemah. I think about 4 weeks or 3 weeks ago I said EU we are expecting a bit of a kata ke atas sedikit tapi tak terlalu kuat seperti GU. Okay, so it went up and then it came down, and then we said it last week there will be a bit of a pullback to atas. Okay, tapi yang ECB interest rate we said it will be no changes, market changes, but the statement, okay, that one I think market didn't expect that Lagarde will be a bit hawkish. So that's what pushed euro quite strong for the last 3-4 days. So that sentiment we are expecting to continue for at least close to about 2-3 weeks. Okay, so but of course bila saya kata close to 3 weeks, tak adalah straight naik. So we are expecting a bit of a minor pullback, maybe come down from 114.50 to about 114 atau about 113 something. Then we are expecting to continue up a bit before towards the FOMC, March FOMC, then we will get clearer picture whether US take a aggressive approach. If it does, then we will see EU will come back to test 111. Tapi kalau US taken a more moderate approach, then you see EU will be sideways. Sama macam, okay, maybe I can share sebab siapa tu Norazman maybe tak join kita punya analisa for previously. Okay, there was a one time ataupun for a couple of weeks EU was quite sideways. Okay, nampak tak yang sini? This range boleh nampak from almost middle of November until close to almost about 2 months. This sideways is the one I was mentioning in the last 2 months. Okay, and then we saw a bit of a breakout, but then then I think I mentioned it 114.50 ataupun the most 115 will be the resistance. Then it came down, it taken up this support and then tried to test close to 111. Then we are expecting this pullback back to this box, but this part is kind of unexpected. Okay, suddenly euro because euro we have been mentioning will be moderately weak, okay, compared to GU ataupun GBP on its own. Okay, so this move was unexpected, but nevertheless we are still going to see a bit of a strength, something like kat sini, and come down maybe somewhere di kat sini. FOMC is either goes up and then try to break this, ataupun it goes up and then break this, but this one very unlikely at this point. I'm expecting this move for the next 2-3 months. Okay, but next couple of weeks I'm expecting this move. Okay.
Okey, baik. Terima kasih Cikgu Rashid.
Saya rasa ada satu soalan GU macam biasalah Zoe.
Standard.
Standard. Okay, so since EU dengan GU somewhere, okay, I think Zoe tak join last week. Okay, I think we talked about this big move and this retracement, and then I think I also mentioned it regarding the BOE interest rate hike. So this move was expected. We were expecting this to go up, Okay, so now what's next? Again, GBP right now is relatively on its own fundamentally is strong, tapi sekarang ni ada isu-isu yang membelenggu siapa tu? Prime Minister Boris Johnson. Okay, he has been tarnished with dia ada satu apa dia panggil something gate masa COVID punya recession. Okay, so he was almost losing about to lose dia punya job macam kat Malaysia hari tu Muhyiddin hilang percaya apa semua tu. So Boris Johnson okay almost MP daripada parti dia Labour Party almost nak vote no confidence untuk dia. Okay, dia punya investigation still going on but doesn't look good on Boris Johnson. So I think that's why somewhere kat sini we saw market was GJ and GU, you guys can see market was going down. Oh sorry, not kat sini, yang ni I think this move and then this move. Okay, so because Boris Johnson dia orang masuk parlimen almost become a vote of no confidence. Tapi nasib baiklah dia punya supporters ataupun dia punya members still want to give chance, bukan kata bagi chance, tapi they still want to wait for official report police, okay, ataupun investigation. So dia macam buy a bit of time ataupun dia beli masa lah. Tapi I think very likely mungkin dia kena resign. Okay, again I think so. Boris Johnson very likely might resign very soon. So I think that will probably push GBP a bit lower. Okay, so at this point, but before that happens, we are still expecting US dollar to weak for next 1-2 weeks. So we are expecting somewhere macam GU untuk naik atas, but this move will be a bit sharp compared to EU punya move. Okay, but drop pun quite sharp ataupun drastic. So it might happen like this, something turun bawah, naik ke atas, and then drop. Okay, ataupun it can happen this way, naik atas ataupun drop very fast. Okay, that means 136 something like the resistance. So either way, GU I'm expecting similar move macam gold for the time being. For this time, I'm expecting EU to go up compared to GU to go up. Okay, previously siapa yang follow saya punya analisa, I will say always GU ada peluang untuk naik ke atas banding dengan EU, but this time around EU ada peluang untuk naik ke atas banding dengan GU. GU is more bearish pressure. Okay. Okay, Bun.
Okey, baik. Terima kasih Cikgu Rashid. So itu analisa GBP USD Okey, sebelum ke soalan Tuan Sanjay, mungkin Cikgu Rashid boleh sambung permintaan Tuan Samsul untuk GJ dan permintaan daripada Tuan Zo untuk GJ juga.
Okay, I think GJ is also favorite pair untuk semua. Oh, Bun ada ni ya. Ada apa? Letupan bunga api ya?
Tu lah, dekat luar ada letupan.
Ada okay. Okay, never mind. You guys can see my screen, GJ?
Not check, belum share.
Oh, belum share. Okay, sorry. I think GJ also siapa yang kalau follow maybe could have get some profit out of it. Okay, so boleh nampak screen saya?
Yeah, boleh.
Okay, so this on the daily time frame. I think we talked about this down move and then upward move and then downward, and then this I would call it retracement ataupun correction mode. Okay, so this we kind of expected. Okay, going into the smaller time frame. Okay, so this move, okay, is the one actually moved there. I think somewhere dekat mana ya? Sekarang February. Okay, this is where siapa tu? Masa Boris Johnson almost dapat no confidence vote. Okay, they move, tapi bila dia survive, I think GBP take control. Okay, so of course bila dia naik and then plus the interest rate, the 25 basis point is push And as I think I mentioned it about 3 or 4 weeks ago, we are expecting GJ to go up because Japanese yen is weak. Okay, so with that, right now is almost reaching a resistance. Okay, but as I mentioned, GBP is still modestly strong. Okay, and JPY of course quite very weak at this point. Okay, so we are expecting maybe one leg up. Okay, some other I'm not sure, maybe it can test 157 probably, ataupun somewhere about 156.80 kind of thing. But before it does that, maybe okay, might have a bit of a retracement, something like this, goes up, okay, then come down. It might happen this way. Okay, maknanya dia datang untuk test the support, ataupun it's just a shallow correction then move up, okay, then come down. It might reach here ataupun kat sini, but I think at this point I'm discounting this up to this level. Maybe 156 something to about 157 might be the zone. Okay, but still when it reaches there, I was expecting to sell on rally. Okay, so this part a bit tricky. Okay, because dia boleh buat shallow then push up, macam lebih kurang macam ni lah, a bit shallow then push up. So it might happen something like this. Okay, maknanya sampai sini then only drops, macam ni lebih kurang, they drop big time. So it might happen something like this. So this is what I'm expecting, but it also can go suddenly. So GBP is a very speculative, suddenly not so. Contohnya lah, I'm just making out some news. Maybe tiba-tiba report police on Boris Johnson is very negative. Okay, saying that yes, Boris Johnson violated. He actually he also participated, because some of the statements so far that actually Johnson also tak follow the SOP. He also apa tu, dia pun minum arak sampai mabuk, and then there was no physical ataupun social distancing, that kind of thing. Okay, dekat UK dia orang very particular on this thing. Kat Malaysia kalau menteri kita atau timbalan menteri contohnya lah tak quarantine ataupun tak pakai mask, tak follow SOP, buat kenduri kendara apa semua tu, maybe can get away. Tapi dekat UK, Prime Minister dia kena grill lah itu. Okay, so until now people still not giving a piece of ataupun he's having a very hard time, okay, Boris Johnson, to defend himself. Okay, because kalau ikut ethics ataupun integrity, looks like he was totally wrong. Tapi because dia Prime Minister, but the one did it was dia punya basically government servant. Dia yang bagi arahan untuk buat that party like a farewell party, etc. So dia ada a bit of a grey area ataupun dia ada sedikit excuse untuk get away. Okay, but still the British public ataupun British journalists not giving easy time at this point. So anything comes around on the police report, okay, sebab ada satu report, Sue Gray, she's a government civil servant. The report that she reported is a very politically correct ataupun is a very orang kata standard comments, standard investigation. So tak banyak yang keluar exactly, dia macam auditor report, or everything looks good kind of thing. Okay, tapi police report, because it become a criminal case, okay, so it might have a more orang kata meat into the investigation. So if anything shows that Boris Johnson really violated, then you see GBP straight away goes down instead of going up, then come down. We probably see GBP make this move immediately. Okay, so this one I would say a bit unlikely at this point. If everything remains same, I'm expecting some kind of this move on GBP JPY. Okay, Bun.
Okey, baik. Terima kasih Cikgu Rashid. So itu analisa untuk GBP JPY.